Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And this one is off and running. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Trey Turner now. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first on the run. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bryce Harper now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Squirts away a little bit. To second, and he's out.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
2 out, space is empty. To the right side. Throw on to Freeman. Harper retired. And now, Mookie Betts. Sanchez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. This one looks like trouble. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
This one popped up. Stop on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Freeman over at second, one down. Castellanos makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Muncy digs in.
The third baseman, Matt Muncy.
And he swings through that one.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Stott over to first in time. They get the out on Muncy. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
That is it. The right fielder, number 8, Nick.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Tap foul at the plate. Here comes a pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. Struck him out swinging. Hung up in a rundown now. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Batting fifth.
Now batting Max Kepler. One down. Phillies down a run. Not even close there. And that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it is JT Realmuto. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the second. Kike Hernandez at the plate. Kepler hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in.
Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here comes Chris Taylor. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. Ohtani back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these Phillies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
1 up, 1 down.
Well, maybe approaching this at-bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's Mookie now.
Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Boom. Throws on to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
Doubled his first time up.
Freeman.
Fought off foul. Pitch misses there. 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed.
That's inside.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strike. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1's the count.
Pitch is
1
in
ball,
the dirt,
1 strike.
and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Here comes Bryce Harper. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
0-2 is the count.
1 down, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bunts it in the air. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Now
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Kyle Schwarber.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Falling behind 2-1.
Aye.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Goes down looking. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom of the 4th. The batter now will be Will Smith. It 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced. He squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Tipped into the mid, strike 3. Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Puts a bunt down, and that's a foul ball. Smith, the runner at second with 1 away. Sack bunt towards third, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder, number 44.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. And he's already singled in this game. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the dirt, blocked. This one in the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Out to short. Turner gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That one in the dirt. 1-0.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Max Kepler at the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
In the dirt, but kept
No
close.
ball, 2 strikes.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. 0-2 now.
1 ball.
In
2
the
strikes.
dirt. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The tag.
Right
Ow!
there. Take it.
The Phils down by a run. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch
That's ball
misses. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Here comes Real Muto. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch
Ball
misses. 1-2 the count. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Haesung Kim. On the ground to third. Slings it across. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him
Ball
to bounce
1,
into
no
that
strikes.
out.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Comes up empty.
2.
That's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And he chases that one. Now 5 strikeouts for him
Now
on the
batting,
mound.
the shortstop,
Here's Mookie Betts
Mookie.
now. Singled back in the first
Betts.
and scored their only run. He's 1 for 2. Hit on the ground to short. Turner throws to first in time, and Betts is gone. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
0-1.
And that's
I
in
got
the
a ball,
dirt.
1 strike.
Out to short. Betts up with it. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. This is Bryson Stott.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Down and
I got
in,
3-0.
moved his feet. The Phillies trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's ball 4. Tried
Ball
another
4.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Up next
Well,
for
that right
Philadelphia,
there could end
the
up being a
center
big
fielder,
walk in this
Johan
game. He's certainly a
Rojas.
threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Back
Rojas,
outside.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hit slowly on the ground. And that one finds its way through. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. Caught in a rundown now. Tries to get back
he's
and
good.
save.
Nope.
Safely into second. He's got a double.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field. But he made it work out.
Turner lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. 2 balls, no strikes to count. New pitcher now, number 86.
And the tall task ahead of him right here with 2 runners in scoring position and multiple outs to get. He's going to be pitching for strikeouts here, no question.
Second and third, 1 away. Grounds 1 to short. Bats up with it. In there. He's safe. It's 1-1. Here's Harper now, the first overall pick back in 2010.
Harper.
In the air, center field. Pages on his way over. He's got it. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Sanchez back to work. Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Dodgers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50, Orion Kerkering.
And another ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
3 balls, 1 strike. Hey!
Freeman at third with nobody out.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Squares and gets it down the left side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Will Smith to the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in
right side. He's in there. Here comes Max Muncy. And a foul ball. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
Number 8.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
Hernandez.
First offering and it just misses. Kerkering checks the runner and he's back in easily. Two outs. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed
1 ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time. So the drop. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Popped in the air. Left field. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 with the count.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
And he'll be safe at first. Here's JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 in this one.
Realmuto.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And that chance handled. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting,
here's the left fielder, Hae-Sung Kim. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Chris Taylor now. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Kerkering, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. 2 down, nobody on, and that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
There's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rojas makes his way towards it, brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we're at the top of the 8th, and now it's Alec Bohm. And that is out of play. That one is absolutely belted. And forget it. He rocketed that one out of here. And we are tied. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Now batting.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Rojas. Stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Now
Pitching change here, Evan Phillips.
Number 59. Evan Phillips.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Trey Turner, known for his late inning heroics.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Late swing fouled off. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over. Back here in L.A., on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Mookie now.
Mookie Betts.
The shortstop takes the ball. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Caught him looking for the K.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's Freddie Freeman now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball 2.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swings and misses. Now 3 and 2.
I got 3 and 2.
Kepler trying to get to it. He hauls it in. 2 away.
Now
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 25, Matt Strong.
2 outs. That one not close. And that's ball 3. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Phillies,
And now the first baseman,
number
Bryce
3,
Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Phillips back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. This one's got a chance. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Bunted back towards the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Trying to move the runners over. Tosses to first. Runners advance on a good sac bunt. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. Golden opportunity right here. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. A bunt, and it's popped up. Makes the grab for the second out. Now a chance for Ha-Seong Kim. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's the 3rd out. We're in extras here, and now for the Phillies, Max Kepler. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Here's the 0-2. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 3-2.
Now batting.
And here comes Alec Bohm. He's already homered in this game. Fouled off. He was late. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And there's a strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
In the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
Snaps it to first and barely back in on a dive. Out to short. Boots it. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
The center fielder, Johan.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Johan Rojas. Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they lead by 3. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Turner, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That missed
2 balls,
inside.
1 strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Mookie digs in here. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the
ouch, that one got him. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Line drive, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And now, Shohei Ohtani. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Coming to you live from Southern California. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Now here is Mookie
Leading off
Betts.
tonight for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Conforto makes the grab, one down. Hesung Kim
Batting
steps to the plate
second,
for the
left fielder,
Dodgers.
Number 6.
And it's fouled away. Betts. Tag, got him, and he can't scramble back in time. Way too much of a turnaround first there. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. That one back. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, one of the keys for him is being able to change speeds. You know, the ball doesn't come from a high angle, so it can be a little flat crossing the zone. He needs to create some deception with his pitches. Maybe pause a bit, slow down, speed up, and force this lineup to guess the timing instead of settling into a consistent rhythm.
Bottom of the first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That's too low. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Hammer, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second safely. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Mookie Betts. Out to center. Outman sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Batting third.
And here's
the
Freddie
first baseman,
Freeman.
Freddie.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Bounce to the right. And that one handled. Tag, and he's out at the plate. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Line drive, and it stays fair. Freeman headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Here comes Max Muncy. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Way upstairs, 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in L.A., second inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Yamamoto back to work. And he grounds one back up the middle. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman.
Number 33, James Outman.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Yamamoto, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Here's Kike Hernandez.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Enrique Hernandez.
The right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Fouled off left side. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Andy Pajas in the box now. Takes strike one. That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 8, the left
And here is Michael Conforto.
Conforto.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Coming home. The relay, and he's in there as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1.
2 balls, No strike.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. One away with a runner at third.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Shohei.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that's fouled off. Conforto at third with 2 away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Max Muncy. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the bottom of the third, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Mookie Betts. Betts playing up the middle at short, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one almost got him. That one ripped. That's back there. That one is gone. Mookie Betts blasts one out. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. just missed.
Inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And that one popped in the air left field. Outman. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Max Muncy at the dish.
Number 13.
He's 0 for 1.
Max Muncy.
That's in for a strike. And
I got a
ball 1.
strike.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Nabs it, and that is that. Start of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim.
6.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Conforto, long run on his horse. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Ohtani swings through it for strike 1. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith, grounded out his first time. Pages flying after this one. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Kike Hernandez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Inside, and 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. That's towards center. Outman has this one sized up. And there's 1 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Struck out swinging his first time. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And another ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, bases empty. Just
Ball back
missed.
upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ooh, Baia. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always
The
easy
left
laying
fielder,
off a
number
3-2
23,
pitch, and I tell you
Michael
what, he earned that walk.
Conforto.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. And there's a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration
Ball
from
one.
walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Splits the plate. That is strike 2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And
Now
down
batting,
on
the
strikes.
second baseman,
He
Chris
picks up his 5th strikeout on the
Taylor.
hill. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He was late there. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Bunt attempt misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Pajes at second with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the
Leading off for
5th,
the
and
Dodgers,
now the center fielder, James
number 33,
Outman.
James Outman.
Yamamoto back to work. Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Now it's the right fielder, Enrique Hernandez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Taylor snags it for the 2nd out. Here's Max Muncy.
Baseman, number 13,
He is very
Max
much your typical power
Muncy.
hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavy.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. That's out to center field. Outman under it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Now batting.
He's already homered in this
Mookie
game.
Betts.
There's a strike to Mookie. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
Now
that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Freeman at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Hit in the air left field. Kim moving under this one, and he makes the catch. Now a long throw to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. All set for the top of the sixth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. The wind and the pitch. 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Strike three, got him swinging. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And now it's Mookie Betts. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Nope, he held back. The Dodgers down by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Outside low. 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Conforto calls it in, 2 away. So up next, Ha-Seong Kim, both 2 in this one. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Kim, in his rookie season, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in L.A., here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Rocketed out towards right center. Hernandez makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting.
And now it's Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Base hit, left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Check swing, went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
That's to third. to second, pulls him off the bag. And he can't get back to first in time as the big turn costs him.
Now batting, center fielder, Andy.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. He is struck out and he is walked. There's the strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Squirts away a little bit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
To third, tag, got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Taylor in plenty of time to first, and Freeman is retired. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pages settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Will Smith.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-1's the count.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Got him swinging. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Ball 1 there. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
The left fielder, Michael Conforto.
What a stop. And that's a great play for the out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
2 down, base is empty. Chris Taylor digs in now. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1's the count.
That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, base hit.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani.
And first offering is fouled off. Taylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses, and the count is 1-1. That's down and in. Line drive, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We go to the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Yamamoto back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the attack.
Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Kike Hernandez getting ready to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch misses way outside. It gets down, base hit, and the tying run is on base.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Muncy goes after that one for strike 1. Ripped on a line. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Now it's the second baseman, Chris Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Hernandez hustling after it. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Mookie Betts will get us started.
Mookie.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank. You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
And there's a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Freeman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one is downstairs, and the count even 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Betts around second, headed for third. The throw to second is offline.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Evan Phillips.
Just trying to keep this one close. Here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
down the line, and that is foul.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hey.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
0-1.
But no advance from the runners. The Dodgers threatening. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. That's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
And up next for Los Angeles, Enrique Hernandez. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul out of play.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
This change for the Dodgers. Now catching, number 33.
Back here in L.A. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's Betts.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
And he drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
So last chance for the Dodgers. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis. Jr.
Outside low, and we're underway here this afternoon. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Luis Arraez stands in.
Arraez.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and that's strike one. Eovaldi, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Manny Machado. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Langford sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back at Globe Life Field, pitching in our game today, Michael King.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Josh Smith, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Maldonado gathers, throws to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Misses off the plate. And a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. It's 2-2. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around.
Batting third.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Seager.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Top of the second. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
Eovaldi back to work. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Over to first. One up, one down. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Bogaerts swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Young tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it, and that is out number 3. We head to the bottom of the
Leading up
second.
for
Now
the
here's the
Rangers,
Rangers
the
DH,
designated
John
hitter.
Peterson.
John Peterson.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting fifth. The
Here
second
is
baseman,
Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. In there for strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam
No ball, 2
fastball
strikes.
instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
In the air out to center. Iglesias on the move. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder?
The right
Call me
field.
off. But
Manoah.
he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Garcia.
Adolis
Ball one.
Garcia stands in now. Looks at that one
Ball
inside.
1, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike. No bets
Just
off the plate.
missed.
Ball 2.
Next
That's ball
offering is
3.
downstairs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
3-2, 2 out, runner on
Count
first.
full.
A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And we're back. Well,
Leading
here we
off
go.
for San
Top
Diego,
of the
the
third,
second
scoreless
baseman,
game.
Jose
Stepping in for San Diego,
Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. Here's Jason Hayward. Hayward, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2007. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wastes no time there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open
The
instead
batter,
of staying
the right
closed.
fielder,
If he
Fernando
does that, he's
Tatis
going to be able to go up the middle
Jr.
the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tatis at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. There's a swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back in Arlington, here's Josh.